In this video, let us learn a regular expression in Java. A regular expression in Java can be handled by using a package called java.util.regex. This package was introduced in Java 1.4. So what exactly the meaning of regular expression? A regular expression is essentially a sequence of character that forms a search pattern. This pattern can be used to find, replace, or modify parts of a string. The regex package has following classes. What is the classes? First one called pattern and second one is a matcher. There is one more class is available, pattern syntax exception. So currently we will discuss only pattern and as well as matcher. Okay. So this pattern, the class pattern is responsible for defining the pattern. So, so compiled representation of a regular expression. Okay, it is responsible for which one? Defining the pattern. And there is one more class called matcher. This particular matcher class provides a character sequence. So that particular character sequence, it has to be match against the pattern. So currently, so there is a method called compile which is available in a pattern class. It is a static method. It returns pattern object. So it compiles the given regular expression into a pattern. It means that the compile method accepting regular expression characters. By using that regular expression character, it compiles and it will define the pattern. The second one called matcher. Matcher method, it returns a matcher object. The matcher method will match the given character sequence or input against the pattern. It means in this way, the matcher method has character sequence. That particular character sequence should be matched against the which one? The pattern defined by the compile method. So the compile method is responsible for defining the pattern and that pattern should be matched with the matcher method. This method is accepting character sequence. So first, in order to discuss about the pattern and as well as the matcher, first we need to create a Java project, Maven project or Java project, anything. So we'll open the IntelliJ IDE and we'll create a project and we will start exploring about pattern and as well as the matcher, some of the inbuilt methods. So first, launch the IntelliJ, go to File, New. So click on Project. So select the Maven archetype. So provide the project name. In my case, I'll just provide the project name as a sample project. And location is by default it is taken a specific location. Suppose you would like to create a project in a different location, again you can click on browse and select the different workspace. So next one called JDK. So currently it has selected JDK 17 by default and the catalog is internal. Now archetype. We need to provide the archetype as Maven hyphen archetype hyphen quick start. START quick start. This is the archetype we need to select. The version of this archetype should be the 1.4. Next, click on advanced settings. In advanced settings, group ID it is showing as a com.htesting and artifact ID and as well as project name always should be the same. And version of snapshot it is showing by default 1.0. And now we can click on create button to create the project. This window, click on this window. So by default it opens a pom.xml file. So currently it was resolving Maven dependencies. It takes some time to load the Maven project. Once after loading the Maven project completely, it is showing build success. It indicates it has loaded Maven project completely. Now we need to go to a properties section, and here compiler source and compiler target we should change it as 1.8. Once after changing the compiler source and compiler target as 1.8, now we can minimize the console option. Now we should click on SRC to expand the SRC. It has a two navigation, main and test. So we will create, either you can create a package and programs in a main or test. Main for development purpose we are using, and test for unit testing purpose we are using. Just I am using a test navigation. So here you can right click and create a new package called regular expression. REGEXP. We are creating a new package called regular expression. So under this particular package, we can create a one source file. So currently, we would like to discuss the inbuilt methods which are available in pattern and as well as matcher classes. So for that purpose, we can create inbuilt methods regular expression demo. We created a class called inbuilt methods regular expression demo. So we created one class. So this class should contains main method. So now we can start exploring about one by one inbuilt methods. So private static void first method called matches demo. So call this particular method so first we need to create an object for pattern pattern pattern.compile. So the pattern.compile method, it returns pattern object. So pattern is accepting regular expression. Currently our intention to explore inbuilt methods which are available in the pattern and matcher class. For that purpose, currently we will provide a normal string. Playwright. I just provided a playwright. So now by using this pattern object, we can access a method called matcher. The matcher is accepting character sequence. So this what the pattern which we have provided in a compile method, it has to be matched with this particular character sequence. So now this matcher method returns matcher object, matcher class object, match is equal to or matcher. We need to import this pattern and as well as the matcher from the same package java.util.regex. So now based on this particular object matcher.matches. So this method returns boolean value. So if the pattern is exactly available in the character sequence, or if the pattern is matching with character sequence which are provided in the matcher, exact match was found, then it returns boolean value. So boolean v1 is equal to yes, we can write the boolean value. Now if we can run this particular method, currently the pattern and as well as the character sequence which are provided in the matcher class having appropriate match, that's the reason it provides true value. Suppose if we can make it as a different one. So I just provided a playwright one. So in this case, the pattern is not found. The pattern which is specified in the compile method is not at all match with the character sequence. So obviously it provides false. Okay. So now we are exploring about one method. Similar way, we need to explore about one more method. Private static void find demo. So now again we can provide pattern dot compile. So we can just provide playwright. The compile is a static method. It returns pattern object. It returns pattern object. By using pattern object, we can access a method called matcher. We can provide the character sequence. Now I'm going to provide the character sequence. Playwright automation for JavaScript. Just I provided some text content. See the difference between we created an object is once after creating the object, I would like to it returns the matcher object. So by using this particular matcher object dot find. So now we need to discuss about the difference between matches and as well as find. Matches is expecting what was the pattern. The same thing must be the which one character sequence. But find method. I'm sorry, I just kept two equals. So here, if the pattern is available, if the pattern is available in the if it was matched with any given character sequence, yes, it returns the true. So boolean v1 is equal to, now if we can execute v1, so now we can call this method find demo. So we will comment this method and we'll try to execute the second method. So as soon as we can execute the demo means find method, so it returns true. So again, if we can discuss about the difference between matches and find, the matches is expecting exact match between the which one, the pattern and as well as the character sequence. But here, if it is available, if the pattern was found in the given character sequence or given string or given sentence, if it is available, if it contains, yes, it returns true. So next one we need to discuss about. So now we have find. We are using a find method. The next method, based on the find method, we are make sure about which one, whether the pattern is available or contains within the given sentence or string. So now we can write one more method. Private static void count of occurrence. So what is the exact meaning of count of occurrence means? Currently, so in this method, find method, it always verifies about the contains approach. It works in the manner of contains. So that's the reason how many times the pattern was available. That particular count we need to find out. How we can able to find out that particular one means? So again we need to write a pattern dot compile. We will provide the pattern as playwright. So it returns pattern object. So here we need to find out count of occurrence here. For that purpose, pattern dot matcher, we would like to provide playwright, selenium, jmeter. So we'll provide the multiple words we need to provide. We need to find out how many times this particular pattern has found in the given the character sequence or given the in given sentence or string. So it returns matcher object. So by using matcher object, we can able to find out a number of occurrence. So we can write our own method. So how we can able to write a method means int count equal to 0. At in beginning count is 0. As in when the match was found, it has to increase the count. Matcher dot find. So if it is match has found, it has to be increase the count. Now we can able to find out. We can able to print the number of occurrence. Number of occurrence count. So now if we can execute this particular method, as already we are called this particular method. As soon as if we can execute it, it's supposed to show count call 2 because there are 2 times we can able to find the match. So but if we can provide one more time in between play rate and JMeter, again if we can provide, so it will start providing the count call 3. Okay, suppose one question arises. Suppose if the p is lowercase, so in this case whether it provides count call 2 or 3. So obviously it will be 2. The reason means this pattern should match exactly. Then only it will consider the count. Otherwise it won't consider the count. Okay, this is the one. So now we need to write one more method. So by using this particular method, we need to find the count of occurrence. Suppose we need to display the occurrence or show the occurrence. Show occurrence. What is the meaning of show the occurrence means? We have a pattern and we have a string. So I am telling that there is a count call 2. So which was the pattern it was matching, or that particular matched the pattern it has to be displayed. For that purpose again we need to write a method called compile. So in the compile method you need to provide a play rate, or even if you can do copy paste the same method also fine. The compile method always returns a pattern object. So now by using pattern object, we can execute a method called matcher. So here we will provide the same character sequence. We'll try to provide the same sequence. We'll try to provide, and this matcher method returns matcher object. So now we can write the same while loop. Matcher dot find. So previous example we started finding the count. In this example I would like to display the exact match. So how we can able to display means string match is equal to matcher dot group. By using group method we can able to find out and we can able to display the exact match, which are the words has matched in a given string. Okay, that one we can able to display. So now if we can print the match, if we can try to execute this particular method, it provides play rate 2 times because this is the time the match was found. There is the first occurrence and the second occurrence only the match was found. In this example our intention not to print the number of occurrence count. We would like to print which one? The exact string we would like to print. That's the reason we are written a method called show occurrence. The next method we need to discuss, which is the start position and end position the match has found. So for that purpose, again we need to write one more method. Okay, start position and end position of match. So we written a method in this way: start position and end position of match. So in this particular method, again we need to provide the same pattern. Pattern and matcher object should be the same, and we can minimize this particular console. So here again we need to find out the, again we need to write the same while method. Instead of displaying that particular match, we would like to display in which position it has started and in which position it has ended. So how we can able to write this one means string v1 is equal to, we need to write matcher dot group. So it means the respective pattern where exactly it was matching, which is the string it was matching. Start position the position is matcher dot start. So we can say has found start position, this is the start position, and end position, and matcher dot end. So now we can print this particular string. Now we can call this particular method, we can call this particular method start position and end position of the match. So call this particular method and execute. It provides what is the start and end position of each match. As soon as if we can execute, so it provides which is the one playwright. So this is our pattern. It has find the match, has found start position is 0 and end position is 10. So it started with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up to 10th position, the match was found 0 to 10. And again, second occurrence, the starting position is 27 and end position is how much? 37. Okay. So the next method we need to learn that is replace. So again we can write a method private static void replace demo. So again we can write the same string, same object we need to define one more time. So wherever we can able to see playwright, it should be replaced by which one means Python or Selenium. Okay, something we need to replace. How we can able to replace? So matcher dot replace. Either you can use replace all method or you can use the replace first. So there are multiple methods are available. We will take replace all. I would like to use Python. So this particular replace all method always return the string value. String v1 is equal to, now we would like to print the value called v1. So call this particular method and comment the previous method, and we can try to execute the current method. As soon as if we can execute this method, it provides the result Python, Selenium, JMeter and Python. So wherever the playwright has found, it has replaced it with Python. So the next method we need to discuss about split. So now we need to define a pattern now. Pattern pattern is equal to pattern.compile. It means compile is a static method. It returns a pattern. Just I have provided as a which one means comma. In the rectangular bracket, I just provided as a comma. Now, by using pattern method, we can provide the split method. The split method is accepting character sequence. Either you can, yes, of course, we can provide the character sequence here only. Mango, comma, orange, comma, grapes, comma, watermelon. Just we have provided some of the string separated by comma. The split method always returns a string only. String array. It returns string array. Since the split method is returning the string array, we can start reading the elements from this particular array. String str:(s). The str is a variable, s is an array. So now we can try to print the str. So now we can execute this particular method, split demo. We can get the result. So how we can able to get the result? Yes, it has based on the a comma delimiter. Okay, it has performed the split operation. So when we can start observing about each method, so either even for split, so and even for replace and position, finding the position and finding the which one means the respective string and finding the count and anything, and which one means again find method and matches method. In all this method we found an observation. The same activity we can able to do, we can achieve even by using our string operation also. So which one means equals method? Yes, we can able to compare, and by using the partial matching, that is called the starts with ends with the contains, yes, we can able to achieve. So here we can able to find the same thing by using the starts with ends with the contents approach. Yes, we can able to find the count, and here also we can able to find the same thing. We can able to find contents method based on the starting position and end position, again increment that particular position. Yes, we can able to find it the corresponding, the which one means the pattern matching string, we can able to display it. And even we can able by using index of and last index of those kind of methods, we can able to find the position. And here by using replace string method, yes, we can able to achieve. And by using split string method, we can able to split the given string by using any delimiter. So one question, see what are the activities we have achieved here? The same thing we can able to achieve by using our string. What's special about regular expression? Actually, the power of the regular expression is residing on the pattern. So in our case, our main goal is here, we are exploring the methods. So that's the reason we haven't provided any the pattern. The pattern means there are some reserved keywords are available, characters are available, regular expression characters. By using those regular expression character, we have to define the pattern. That is the actual power of which one? Our regular expression. So in the next session, so can we discuss about those regular expression characters? By using those regular expression character, we can design a pattern and can we execute now? Yes. So that is the next session. So again we can create a one more source file. In this particular source file, okay, before creating the source file, first we need to discuss about what are the regular expression characters are available. So we can start discussing about those regular expression characters. So first column called regular expression character, and second column we can discuss about description. Okay, first one means cap symbol. Cap indicates it matches beginning of the string. It matches the beginning of the string. Second, dollar. The dollar symbol, it matches end of the dollar symbol, it matches end of the string. So next one called dot. It matches exactly one character. The next one called which one means plus symbol. It matches preceding character one or more time. So now if you can see star, it matches preceding character 0 or more time. So question mark. So it matches character 0 or 1 time. So next one called, suppose if you can write x pipe y, it matches either x or y. Suppose if you can provide flower bracket n, it matches nth occurrence. Suppose if you can provide a b c d e, it matches occurrence. So a b c d e, it matches the enclosed, it matches one occurrence of, or it matches any one character in the enclosed list. Okay, suppose if we can provide cap symbol a b c d e, it matches any one character other than the characters enclosed in the list. Suppose if we can provide a to z, it matches any one lowercase character in between a to z. Suppose if we can provide uppercase a to z, it matches any one uppercase character in between uppercase a to uppercase z. Suppose if we can provide cap symbol a to z, it matches any one character. It matches any one character other than lowercase a to z. Similar way, if we can provide cap symbol uppercase a to z, it matches any one character other than uppercase a to z. So next one, suppose if we can provide lowercase a to z and uppercase a to z, it means it matches any one either lowercase or uppercase character in between A to Z, lowercase a to z or uppercase a to z. Suppose if we can provide 0 to 9, it matches digits in between 0 to 9. Suppose if we can provide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it matches any one digit included in the list. Included in the list. Suppose if we can provide cap symbol 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it matches any one digit other than the digits which are enclosed in the list. Suppose if we can provide 0 to 9, it matches other than digits. So in this way, the lot of regular expression characters are available. I just listed some few regular expression characters. So if you can go with the pattern class, you can able to list out n number of characters. So you can try to explore, say what are the things I provided. So many things are available. So we can start explore and we can define a powerful regular expression pattern we can able to develop. I just explained about the few regular expression character. So now by using these few regular expression character, now we can define a appropriate pattern and we can execute now. So because previous example we are not at all using a pattern now, just in the compile method we are providing the string alone, string itself instead of the pattern. Now we can define the pattern now. So now regular expression with patterns. So we can discuss about some of the few examples how it will work. So very basic examples we will discuss now here in this particular session. So now the first example means provide static void. Okay. So match demo. I'm just using match demo. Or find the match. Find match demo. So now we can call this particular method here. We can define the pattern. Okay. Pattern.compile. So we can provide the regular expression pattern we can provide. Before providing the regular expression pattern, first we would like to see the character sequence. So I would like to provide the character sequence str is equal to one character sequence Bangalore has received 125 millimeter of rain yesterday. Okay, this is the character sequence millimeter. So now we can return the object now. Pattern object is equal to, still also we didn't define the pattern. Now by using pattern object, we can execute the matcher. So the same character sequence I'm going to use here. So in this particular example, we would like to match 125. So that's the reason we are defining the pattern in this way: 0 to 9, 0 to 9, 0 to 9. This is the pattern we have provided. So this particular pattern is going to match with 125. So we can return the matcher object. We can return the matcher object. So we can import this particular matcher class from java.util package rggex. So now we have provided in a wrong place. So we need to return here. So now we can able to find our main intention is in this way. What the pattern we have designed. This particular pattern is found in this particular given character sequence or not. How we can able to do it means boolean match is equal to matcher.find. If this particular pattern is available, it returns true. So now if we can run, yes, we can able to see it was found. So now one question arises, whether it was matching 125 or some other thing. Can we try to print this particular value? Yes, we can able to print the value. We can do it in the next example. In the next example, print match demo. We can take the same example and we can try to print the match demo or display the match demo. So which one it was matching, whether the pattern is matching 125 properly or not. For that purpose, we are executing one more method. So instead of printing, just we would like to use while matcher.find. If it is true, you can try to print it, or directly you can able to print it. Works fine. Matcher.group. So as soon as if we can execute this method, it has to print 125. So yes, it indicates what is what the pattern we have designed. It is appropriate. It can able to match with 125. So next example, I would like to simplify my pattern. How I can able to simplify my pattern means I would like to two things I would like to do. I would like to simplify my pattern and I would like to replace 125 with some other string. So for that purpose, I need to write replace match demo. So instead of writing multiple 0 to 9, suppose I would like to match with my account number. So HDFC account number or ICC bank account number. There is around 10 digit, 14 digit, 15 digit, 11 digit. That account number we need to match. Is it necessary we need to provide 0 to 9, 0 to 9, 10 times, 15 times? So that's not appropriate. Better we can write in this way. 3 occurrence. So now we would like to no need to print, we need to replace now. How we can able to replace means by using matcher object. Matcher.replace. We can do replace all or replace. Which one I need to print? Many. Now if we can return the value, string val is equal to, now we can try to print the val. So what it will be display where exactly the match was found. Okay, it will be replace this particular match with which one? The many. So obviously our string is in this way. So our string will be Bangalore has received many millimeter of rain yesterday. So now the 125 has replaced by many. So these are the basic methods we are discussing. So again we can try to discuss about one more method. Suppose I would like to match exactly each word. So can you do this one? Yes, because we are not splitting. I was matching with each word. Suppose there is a sentence. I want to match with every word in that particular sentence I want to match. So how I can able to match? Private static void match each word in sentence. Okay, match each word in sentence. So we can call this particular method. So again we can copy these three things, because instead of typing just we can use the existing one. We don't know the pattern currently. Yes. First we can write the string now. The string is in this way. The temple is at the top of the hill. So we would like to match every word, each word in this particular sentence, the THE, top of the, we would like to match. How we can able to achieve this one? So what kind of patterns we need to write? Currently I am just writing the pattern A to Z plus. What is the purpose of plus? Means the plus is matches one or more occurrence. That's the reason I just provided a plus, because every word we need to match. So now we can able to write the while loop and we can try to display every match now. Matcher dot find. So show matches. What are the matches? Because I'm expecting about every word. S out matcher dot group. So as soon as if we can execute this particular method, is we are already called this particular method, it will start matching every word in the given sentence. But yes, it was working fine. But one observation we can do. So the uppercase T is missing. So it was provided temple is at the top of the hill. Everything it was matching perfectly. But it was missing the uppercase T. What is the reason? Means because we have to provide, again we need to update our pattern. How to update our pattern? Uppercase A to Z or symbol. Because either it is matches uppercase, either A to Z uppercase, any one character from uppercase or any one character from lowercase. In this particular combination only it is going to work. So now again if we can execute, so the combination of uppercase lowercase combination, every word it has found the match. Okay, yes. So again we can do one more example. See, nowadays in some of the interview they asking some question. What is the question means? So I will write the question. The given string has in integers. Extract integer values and find the sum of them. Okay, so we can do this particular one. The given string has integers. Extract integers value and find the sum of them. So yes, we can try to do this particular example now by using regular expression pattern. So again we can write one more method. Provide static void find sum of integers in integer values. Yes, integer values S will make it as a 1. So now we can define the compile and as well as matcher, everything we can design now. First, we can copy paste this particular one. First, we can define the string. The string is in this way. It for is 9 and 6 old, again 4, not 4, we can make it as a 8 palace, again 7 I provided. See, the string is in this way. It is an old palace, but in between every word I just given one only integer value only. So how we can able to design the pattern and how to extract and how to find out the sum of all the values, all the integer values. So how we can able to do this particular one? So fine. So we can this because we need to match with one integer value. So that's the reason I am just providing the pattern called 0 to 9. So we can able to find the integer value. So once after finding the integer value, so the next function, the next one, we can define the while method. Matcher.find, and we can try to display whether we can able to match with that particular words or not. We can check now. How we can able to find matcher.group. So we can try to execute this particular method now. So match each word in a sentence we have achieved. Now we need to execute this particular method. So which is the method? We would like to extract each integer value, and we need to find the sum of them. First I want to print the value now, whether it was matching or not. Yes, great, it was matching 4, 9, 6, 8, 7. Yes, it was matching. So as soon as the match was found, we can proceed with the further activities. What can be the further activities I can able to do? So I want to store the value int x is equal to integer dot parse int of match dot group, because if it is in the form of string also we can convert it into integer value. So again we can create one variable int sum is equal to 0, and we can achieve sum is equal to sum plus x. Okay, now we can try to print the value now. S out sum result plus which one? Sum. We need to make sure what can be our expected result. 4 plus 9, it will be 13. 13 plus 6, 19. 19 plus 8, 27. 27 plus 7, 34. So we can just execute whether it provides the same result or not. Yes, it was providing the appropriate result. Okay. So, but one question arises here. Suppose internationally 4, I am just providing 44. So again I want to execute whether it provides the appropriate result or not. So in this case also it is just providing 38. So the first value itself is 44. So how come it is providing 38? Again there is a problem with this particular approach. This method is not a perfect one. This method works only for the one occurrence of the integer. If there are multiple occurrences of the integer, this method is not working. Then what can be the solution now? Given. What can be solution? Yes, we will try to upgrade this particular method. How we can able to upgrade this particular method? We'll update this particular method. I would like to provide this method as a new. Yeah, since we are updating this particular method, I would like to call this particular method. The new method I would like to call. So again we can provide the value. So which is the one means? So previously it was not able to handle multiple digits. So that's the reason I would like to provide 41 and 119, and next one called 26 and 8. That is 8 means 348. So 2 digit, 1 digit. Okay, and as well as 3 digits I have provided. So whether it should work properly or not, we need to check. So what are the values? 41 plus 119 plus 26 plus 348 plus 7. It has to find the count. So as soon as if we can execute, it's not providing the count properly, because in our previous example only we found that this pattern is not a proper, this pattern is not sufficient to find the sum of only integer value. For that purpose we need to apply the plus symbol. What is the meaning of plus symbol? It matches either one or more occurrence. So now again, if we can execute this particular method, it will provide the appropriate result. Say 541 it is providing. Again, if we can take the calculator and if we can count it, obviously it will be same value only. Yes, we can do cross check now. So instead of accepting yes it was providing appropriate means, first we can do it. So what is the value? 41 plus next value is 119 plus next value is 26. 26 plus the next value is 348 plus the next value is 7. So is equal to 541. Yes, our program is perfect and our result also, what the pattern we have designed, that is also appropriate one. It is perfect only. So next one, so one question arises, yes, we have done this particular activities properly. So instead of integer, I would like to extract characters. I would like to do concatenation. Can you able to do? I would like to extract all the characters and string or characters and I would like to do the concatenation. It means the given string has character and integers. So I would like to write one more program. The given string has integer characters and integers. Okay, write a program to extract characters and concatenate concatenate concatenate. So concatenate them. So can you do this particular one now? So previously we are concentrating only on the which one? Integers. Now it has integer and characters. Now I would like to extract only the characters alone and I would like to concatenate them. Yes, we can write one more method. Provide static void okay, fine. Static void, what is the method name? Okay, concat string alone, concatenate string alone or characters alone, concatenate characters alone. So what we can do, we'll take the same example now. We'll take this particular example. Instead of integer, we would like to extract the characters and we need to achieve it. How we can able to achieve? So first we need to make sure whether we can able to extract match.find. So we need to extract the character alone. So that's the reason I would like to provide uppercase A to Z and lowercase a to z and with plus symbol. We'll check now. If it is works fine, then it will be, we can easy to concatenate now. S out match.group. First we need to make sure whether it works properly or not. We will comment this method just and we'll try to execute. As soon as if we can execute, it's telling cannot find symbol. So we need to investigate what is the purpose of this particular error message. Variable match. So we don't have a variable called match. The variable name is matcher. We are sorry for it. Again, I corrected the variable name. Again, we'll execute. So what it is providing? It is an old palace. Yes, our pattern was perfect only. So what we can do? Instead of printing, we will concatenate. How to concatenate? See now. String str is equal to empty string. So now we can concatenate the value. How we can able to concatenate? Str is equal to str plus within space. So with matcher dot group plus space. Yes, this is the way. Again put plus symbol one more time. So now if we can print str outside of the while loop. So now if we can run, we should able to concatenate only the value. So again it is providing the error message. What is the purpose of error message? Because I have redeclaring the variable 2 times. So that's the reason I would like to make it as a str1. We'll correct the variable name. We'll change the variable name. Again I'm printing the str1 because I was using the same variable name previous example. That's the reason it was giving error message. Now see now. It is an old palace. So our pattern was perfect and we can able to find the appropriate result. Okay, now we can try to discuss about some more examples. We can try to learn some more examples. How effectively we can able to use pattern. So in our next example, we need to try to find out the one more program. What is one more program? That is a common program only. Sometimes, okay, we need to find out the number of digits in a given integer value or find the sum of all the digits. Okay, can you do this particular program? Yes, that particular program I would like to write. Find the sum of, okay, find count of all the digits. Count of digits in the given integer value. So we need to find out the count of digits. How we can able to achieve this one, count of digits? Again we can write a method. Provide static void count of digits. So we can write this particular method now. So count of digits means the string is in this way. I would like to provide in the form of string representation 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is our given digit. So in the given digit, we need to find out the sum. So we need to find out the count, how many digits are available. So that's the reason we need to define pattern.compile. So what kind of, we need to match with integer value 0 to 9. This is our pattern. So it always returns a which one? Pattern object. It always returns a pattern object. Now we can able to, by using a pattern object, we can access a method called matcher. The matcher is accepting character sequence and it in turn returns a matcher object. Okay, so now the program is in this way. We need to find count of digits, how many digits are available in this particular given integer. So actually it is in a string representation. So currently we can find now. So for that purpose, while matcher.find, first I would like to display whether it is identifying each integer or not. So whether it is the based on the pattern, whether it is matching each integer value or not. That's the reason matcher.group. I would like to run it. I would like to run this particular method, count of digits. Okay, this is the one already we have executed. I would like to comment this one. I want to run this particular method, this method. Okay, fine. As soon as if we can start executing this method, count of. Okay, that's fine. Now if we can execute, it provides value. So now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it is providing properly. So now in this case, immediately we can take int count equal to 0 and count is equal to count plus 1. You can make it and directly print the value. Immediately we can find that number of digits, just count. As soon as if we can execute, it provides how many digits are available, 5 digits. It has to give the answer called 5. Yes, in this given integer, how many digits are available? There are 5 digits are available. So we can try to execute one more program. What is one more program means? Can you find the sum of all the digits? Suppose I provided 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to find out the sum of all the digits. Can you do this one? Yes, the same program will copy paste. Quickly we can resolve this particular program. Instead of count, sum of all digits. So we can call this particular method. I have done the spelling mistake. Instead of T, I written a F. I'm sorry for it. So now sum of all digits program will try to run it. So in sum of all digits, instead of count variable, I'm going to take a sum. So we need to convert because it is in the string representation. So int x is equal to, we can use wrapper class, integer dot parseInt. ParseInt is a static method. It accepting matcher dot group. So now we can able to find sum is equal to sum plus which one? X. So in order to understand very quickly, I'll just provide 1, 2, 3, 4. Easily we can able to understand 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, it will be 10. So now if we can print this particular value sum, already we are calling this particular method. If we can execute, it provides a result called 10. Yes, we can able to find out the sum of all digits. Okay, see now, by using the regular expression, anything also we can able to achieve. I want to show one more regular expression. Okay, already we have discussed about split. I want to express the split method on little bit higher level. So, how means? I'm just covering basic examples only. Split demo. So now we need to specify the pattern now, and as well as matcher we need to provide. Yes, what is the pattern? The string is in this way because for split matcher it won't be available. So we need to provide, by using pattern object only, we can access a method called split. This method contains apple, comma, mango, at the rate, grapes, explanatory mark. So instead of comma, I would like to provide different values. Dollar symbol, mango, grapes, orange, that should be percentage, and watermelon. So again I need to write ampersand. So then I need to write a kiwi, the fruit name kiwi. So it contains n number of delimiter. So can you able to handle all those delimiter? Yes, we can able to handle. What are the delimiters are available? Dollar, at the rate, explanatory, percentage, and one more called ampersand. Yes, provide all the delimiters. And the split method always return a string array. So str array is equal to. So now we can able to display the result now. How we can able to display? So since it is an array, we can use for each loop for string s colon str. Str is an array. So by using for each loop, you are trying to read the elements from the array. So now if we can call this particular method, so if we can run this one, so it provides which one? All are separate values. See, it has performing the split properly. I just write it gr lowercase. Again, if we can run, yes, it has performing the split operation properly. So by using string, we can provide only one delimiter. But here we can provide multiple delimiter and we can able to achieve it. Okay, this whole thing about which one? Our regular expression. If you would like to explore more, so go for the pattern class. It is a big encyclopedia is available here. Actually, it is one of the powerful concept in core Java. So by using this one, we can able to achieve a lot of things. Okay, so for URL also we can provide the pattern, and file format also we can provide the pattern. Those kind of challenging things also we can able to achieve. Okay, so thank you.